everyone. This is me, Jyotika Bedi from Happiness is Love. Here for you once again, talking about how to set healthy tech boundaries. Now that the new normal is working from home, home is work, work is home, home is also school for some of us. How do we first learn and then practice setting healthy technology boundaries? This is a skill that we all now need to learn and build. Only then we can help our children follow it through. And now that remote work is in full force due to the current corona situation, it is safe to say that employees will experience high screen time, and when our children are experiencing more device time. So it is imperative for us to learn how to be setting those boundaries in the most healthy manner, and why, and understanding why it's really time to do so. While tech tools are inarguably invaluable, however, using these devices too much, sadly, causes more harm than good. And this is a proven fact. Let's say a study found that smartphone addiction could damage the brain's normal functioning. And this is now being backed by science, by research. This is because being glued to our mobile phones sets off chemical imbalances, which in turn heighten symptoms of anxiety and mental fatigue. And I'm experiencing the same, even though we are forever making content and sharing things on how to not get emotionally depleted and how to make sure that you stay upbeat even in these most testing tides. However, there are days, there are moments that I feel extreme mental and emotional fatigue. And it is time to take action. It's time to practice healthy work habits. It's very, very important for us to model this. Only then our children will be able to follow suit. And now companies have to understand more than ever before that it is becoming harder for workers to be constantly on their screens. And on a more serious note, it might also literally mean life and death for some employees. A report also revealed that drivers are 4 times more likely to get into an accident if they use their mobile phones behind the wheels, because now this is our reality. We're all always on our devices. This is something very, very worrying. And if your company sends workers out, let's say on field assignments, the importance of using the devices safely should be a part of company policy. You must make sure that you take responsibility for setting the right guidelines. So now let's get into how to create these healthy boundaries. Tech isn't necessarily bad. After all, it has made everyone's way of life way too easier and smoother. Having said that, there are some top tips that will help you, your team, set those healthy tech boundaries. Number 1, encourage your team to unplug. As we said, everyone's practically attached to their devices, including me. I am guilty of the same. However, it's time to unplug. It's time to practice the pause. Make sure that you are not getting addicted, because most of us are checking in our phone every 12 minutes. And this is again backed by science. And now that we are working remotely, our work habits are so important for staying healthy, for staying productive, for staying creative. It's essential for leading a healthy life at home. And this is what is going to boost your performance at work. To this end, your team must avoid all kinds of addictions to devices. Make sure that you have a mechanism in place. You can ask your team members to turn off their notifications after a certain cutoff limit that you need to set as their leader, because you will lead by example, so that they can enjoy time off without any interruptions. Second, make sure you find time for peace of mind. Although most employees will be located in their home offices for we don't know how long, this doesn't mean that you have to forego the beloved team building activities. You can hit two birds with just one stone by having a group meditation, preferably at the end of the week when we all feel swamped and we feel drained. You can do some fun team building exercises to foster more well-being and mindfulness. According to the BBC, mindfulness helps you develop awareness and also teaches you to be present in the moment. I speak with so many working professionals and everybody is feeling the same feeling of feeling overstressed, overworked and swamped. And it's time to do something about it. We have to devise more healthy stress management strategies so that we are more productive and positive at work. And it is important to learn these lessons. And till the time we don't put them to practice, we will continue to feel the pressure, feel the stress. And only if we take corrective, deliberate, conscious steps and positive action will we be able to set healthy habits. Third, and most important, we need to humanize the online discussion and the experience. When it comes to using tech, each employee has their own unique set of struggles. I have my own. I have 3 children. I have to manage their device time. I have to manage my own time. And then I have to make sure that I enforce the rules that have been set. First, I have to follow them myself. Only then I can enforce them for my children. In fact, just today, we have put parental control on our 3 children's devices because they are not able to practice the self-restraint and the self-control of limiting their device time. We're all guilty of the same. We have become digitally too distracted and emotionally unavailable for each other. And in these testing times, it's time for us to step it up and make sure that we limit our device usage and we humanize the online experience and encourage each other and support each other through these testing times. Some of us use device. In fact, and my son is having summer holidays and he is using or overusing or almost abusing phone time because his narrative is that I don't have anything else to do. And I'm like, this is the greatest opportunity for you to spark more creativity and imagination without your device. And that's why today we had to set the parental control on their phones so that after 10 p.m. they don't have access to any more device time. This is important for their well-being. It is important for their emotional and mental health. And it comes from us practicing as parents and as professionals that we also unplug 2 hours before we go to bed. And as a team leader, it is my responsibility. As a parent, it is my prime role to make sure that we find creative ways of keeping ourselves engaged and productive. And like I said, we can humanize by checking in with our team members. You can do that by just asking them how are they doing. If there's anything you can do, if you can help and support them in any way possible. We can conduct group meetings. And again, this can be done by setting the healthy boundaries. Those meetings can be set for a day where everybody is more upbeat and everybody is feeling more bright and sunny. Because again, let's understand Open communication is the key for helping our team, and it is our role to find the right balance between life and technology. And as leaders, we must engage with our team members in a manner that keeps them safe, keeps them feeling motivated, and make sure that there is a feeling of being understood and not adding to more pressure by not setting those healthy tech boundaries. I hope these simple, practical tips and tricks are useful for you and for your team members. Please reach out to us if you are struggling with anything, because we understand these are challenging times. Times are tough, times are rough, times are dark. However, we believe there is light at the end of the tunnel, and we are fast approaching that light. Thank you for sharing, liking, and subscribing. Keep smiling, keep shining, and keep inspiring.